Thanks for joining us on the Milton Keynes Business Channel today. The theme of our program today, Beyond Google. So looking at platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter and TikTok ads to reach customers in Milton Keynes, both B2B and B2C. This is part of our educational and training series, Digital Marketing, to help local businesses in Milton Keynes scale in today's digital age. So don't get me wrong, Google ads are incredibly powerful. Particularly as people are actively searching for what you sell pretty much on a daily basis for most people in Milton Keynes. But what about the people who haven't searched yet but still fit your ideal customer profile? That's really where social media advertising and social media exposure shines. These platforms let you target Milton Keynes residents by their age, job title, interests, behaviour, even the neighbourhoods they live in. So as attention spans move from search to scroll, your next customer might actually be on the lunch break flicking through Instagram or LinkedIn rather than actively searching for your business using search on Google. So firstly, let's start with Facebook and Instagram. Both platforms are powered by Meta, so you can manage both platforms in the same Meta account. These platforms are superb for local events, special offers, product launches and community building. They work extremely well locally, and you can target your ads here by postcodes. You can also refine it down by age groups and interests, like the Milton Keynes Don or the Hub or Centre MK shoppers or new parents in Bletchley, but whatever fits your business really. And let's say, for example, you run a beauty salon in Newport Pagnell. You can run your ads on Instagram just to women aged say 25 to 30, 45 within 5 miles, offering them a 20% off facials type introduction package. So it's high impact, it's local reach, it's targeted, and everything's measurable because you're measuring how many bookings and incoming phone calls and leads and such like that you're getting. So beyond Google, looking at LinkedIn ads, this is very much for B2B and professional services. So if you're a B2B business in Milton Keynes, if you're an IT firm in Kiln Farm or a recruitment agency in central Milton Keynes or a training provider on Bletchley Park, whatever it may be, LinkedIn ads is very much a go-to. Not just the paid advertising, but you should also look at automating outreach and doing polls and videos and posting images and such like on LinkedIn to drive engagement. And the main ways of targeting your ads on LinkedIn you're looking at job title, company size, industry type and location mostly. So if there's particular industries and you know how big the businesses are, you want to target where they're based and the particular types of job titles and functions, then you can filter that out. So that means you're only, for instance, targeting high-level HR managers in Milton Keynes with 50 plus staff, or finance directors in Bucks, Beds and Northants of companies with less than 50 staff. You can filter those all out. So you're just targeting those people in business that would make decisions rather than influencers. And it really makes sense to make a list of your prospects, invite them to connect with you, and then hit them with a 3-stage message. And that's something you can automate. We offer that as a service whereby we'll build company profiles, we'll post and maintain them, and we'll also organize an automated outreach campaign, because you don't want to be sitting there all day writing out messages or liking things or adding people. You might as well just get some automation software to do it for you. Me personally, I've got automation software that does about 150 hours a month for me. That costs me $15 a month. You may have seen it on LinkedIn. So another platform outside of Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn is Twitter ads. It's niche, but it's effective. I know it's been rebranded as X and it's not for everyone, but those people that still use the platform love it, and it holds value, and the advertising isn't expensive as some other platforms because some people just don't like Twitter. The audience on Twitter is very tech savvy, it's very politically engaged, and it works really well if you're in media or journalism. It's good for local events, time-sensitive campaigns, and PR amplification is really what Twitter's for. So, say for example, if I was running a local food festival in Campbell Park, I might run Twitter ads in the week just before it, and I would target Milton Keynes residents who are interested in food, events, and community causes. And whilst it's not the biggest platform, it still offers a very low cost advertising platform. The ads are really cheap, and it's a great way of joining local conversations and creating brand awareness with relatively little budget. And finally, the attention grabber, TikTok, not to be ignored, especially if your audience is younger. The kind of older 35 plus, they're not really TikTokers, but certainly as much as older. But the younger generation, they're all over TikTok. By far the most popular social platform for youngsters, and it's not just about dances and memes. It's becoming a search engine in its own right, because the younger generation is so frequently on Twitter. So if you run local restaurants, you run a shop, fitness and beauty, it's great for creators and influencers to grow quickly on TikTok. Say for example you're a street food vendor in Milton Keynes Market, you could post behind the scenes videos, and you could run TikTok ads, say with some of your customers, or just doing something funny outside your store. And it's really for 18 to 13-year-olds. You could target that to 18 to 13-year-olds within a 10-kilometer radius. And it's all about visual, short, snappy videos, and then things can go viral very, very quickly on TikTok. And just remember that it's native style video. It's not for polished style corporate communications. It's kind of rough and ready, one person with their phone doing something spontaneous, off the cuff. So just to recap on those platforms again: Facebook and Instagram, that's great for just about any local B2C business. LinkedIn is ideal for B2B, works for practically all B2B companies, particularly professional services and recruitment. Works really well on LinkedIn. Twitter X is best for events, news, PR, and niche local influence. And TikTok is very much for younger audiences and creative brands, where you post little videos that may go viral. So if you've only used Google Ads before, you're definitely missing out. Certainly at least one of those platforms would fit for your business. So do please follow us for more educational type training, learning videos in the sphere of digital marketing, which is what our channel producers, Milton Keynes Marketing, do. We'll also feature other business leaders and thought leaders and interesting topics that we believe will help local businesses grow in Milton Keynes. So all of this we'll put in the description of our video. Do please follow us for more similar videos, and thanks again for your time.